So fall of my sophomore year, I took Film 351, which is topics, and that semester it was 60mm filmmaking, where we get to use the Bolexes and actually film on physical film, which we send away to get developed and come back. I decided at the end of that semester to make my own movie called Smashing. Smashing is the story of this 5th grade girl, Beatrice, who's like the class outcast, who gets invited to the mean girl Katie's birthday party, and is forced to go because the whole class is going, and she really doesn't want to go, and she ends up in this environment that she hates and sort of finds her own way to make it fun for herself. I think the opportunity to be able to film on physical film is really priceless. I think that class, more than any other class, I really started to learn and understand why we make the decisions as filmmakers that we do with lighting, with ISO, with set design, because everything on film matters so much more, because if you mess up something, that's physical money that you're wasting, and if you overexpose or something, you're not going to get that back. Going into digital, I think a lot more about the choices I'm making now and how I'm spending the time, versus before, where I might have just been like, it's digital, it's free, we got all the time in the world, if we don't finish today, we'll do it another day. I think filming with physical film teaches you to make decisions more consciously and effectively. One of my favorite experiences, I don't know if it's my top favorite, but it's definitely up there, was the trip I got to take to DC with my professor Keith Brown and a couple of our classmates. We went and we filmed this event called Survive DC, which is a big marathon humans versus zombies race that people run all across the city to try to beat each other, and if you get tagged, you turn into a zombie and have to tag other players. And people take it really seriously. People dress up. It's crazy.
Survive itself represents complete chaos. It's a test to see if everything in the world is out to get me. Would I be able to survive?
Go! Go, go, go!
KidsEye is a kids filmmaking camp that runs 1 week in the summer by the Rhode Island International Film Festival. And over the week, we brainstorm, we teach them a little bit about filmmaking, and we film a super short to present at a screening, which is later in the summer, actually during the Rhode Island International Film Festival. This was my second year at KidsEye, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked my group this year. They're so cute and imaginative and into it, and that makes it so much more fun. Like, they loved learning. They asked questions. They were into all different aspects. There wasn't a lot of like tooth pulling. It was more like they were doing it because they wanted to, not just their parents signed them up for it and they were there by default, which makes a big difference.